hello, welcome in. No time for it. So we are doing a true or false spiritual edition. Something that I just woke up with the idea to do. True or false, there are chosen ones. True or false, there are chosen ones. Yeah, I'm sure y'all have seen people, or you may be someone who feels like, oh, I am chosen to do A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z. I'm chosen. I have these gifts and these abilities, and like kind of like there's a true. Okay, you say true. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say false. Now, you may be wondering, if that's the truth, if there are not chosen ones, then why doesn't everyone have these gifts, and why doesn't everyone, as much as you believe it works, why doesn't everyone have these gifts, and why doesn't everyone do the spiritual work if I'm not the chosen one? Okay, right, get it. I understand the question. However, it's false because the ones who are here, as I can answer from a false standpoint, the ones who are here for like light work and to raise the consciousness and all that jazz, the ones who are here to do that, we're not necessarily chosen ones. Our souls are just more evolved than, like, we're on a different point in our evolution process than those who are not interested in it. Right, we do all have the ability to help others, but the ones who know why they're here, the ones who are drawn to crystals and drawn to coaching and drawn to healing, Reiki, whatever modality you are drawn to, we are further along in our journey of remembrance. That's what I want to say, than the ones who are not. But there is no chosen ones or not chosen ones. We just further along. We all the same, just further along, different vibrations, different experiences. True or false, your ancestors will mess somebody up for you. Is it true Buddhism is focused on your own personal happiness? I'm not sure. I have not delved into the religion of Buddhism. I don't know. I'm not sure. True or false, your ancestors will mess someone up for you. Your ancestors, if somebody mess with you, they coming for them. True or false? True or false? I'm very curious to know your opinions on this. If you have a true or false, then you can put it down. Okay, you said true. I'm going to have to say that would be false. That would be false. Okay, little truth. False. I won't say just ancestors. I will say we all have teams. It's all intention. Right, we do all have teams. You got angels, you got ancestors, you got your guides, you got your galactic guides, you got a whole team of people. However, it is false that your ancestors, if somebody mess with you, your ancestors coming for their head. False, 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 false. Okay, if your ancestors, well, they're your ancestors, so clearly they're not here. That if they were of high vibration and they accepted and treated everything and everyone as equal while they were here, then those are the ancestors that you want to work with. Okay, that's the group of ancestors, the energy of ancestors that you want to call on for assistance and guidance in doing whatever it is you're doing in your life, right? You do have protection angels, protective angels who are protecting you, like even when you are unaware of them, you do have them. However, the ancestors that y'all think are eating the food off your altars and granting the wishes, that's not how it works. Those ancestors more than likely came back and reincarnated. So they ain't fucking nobody up for you. Your ancestors don't want to fuck nobody up because they see everyone as equal and they treat everybody as such, right? So they're not gonna fuck nobody up for you. What they will do is help you learn how to protect yourself. They will guide you in doing whatever is necessary for whatever journey you are on. But no, they're not fucking nobody up for you. They not. I know people don't like that. Sometimes we have to learn the lesson. What's the lesson? Break it down for me, Sauda. True or false? True or false? Everyone has spiritual gifts. True or false? Everyone has spiritual gifts. Thank you. You don't what, J Rabbit? True or false? Everyone has spiritual gifts. You say true, you say false. Okay. I'm going to say true. Oh, when they come back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say true. True. Everyone has spiritual gifts. It's true. Now, some people ignore them. Some people don't realize that they are spiritual gifts. And some people are so disconnected from themselves that they feel like they don't have any gifts. False, because the way the gifted has been through it. Oh, you probably been through it, if maybe not this lifetime, but you've probably been through it. But it's true because we're all source, y'all. We all are having a human experience as fractals of source. So we are all the same. And just like I said, that there are no chosen ones. No one was chosen to, oh, you get spiritual gifts and you get none. And you get spiritual gifts and you get none. Now, we do all have different spiritual gifts. So someone may be a clairvoyant or an intuitive healer, and somebody else may be, I don't know, they may read tarot or something like that. Everyone got something, but since they don't use them, they slowly disappear. No, I mean, they don't disappear. They're not front and center, but as soon as you start to raise your vibration, your gifts do come back online. They will begin to come online. A lot of people, I know for me, mine were really, really strong as a child. And then like people started thinking I was crazy because I was telling them too much of my business. So I did kind of shut them down, but they come back. They don't disappear. They are still there. You just have to reconnect and raise your vibration and for them to come back online. But they will. But yes, everyone does have spiritual gifts. We don't all have the same gifts. Now, the ones who have them and are unaware or they feel like they don't have them, more than likely, you're not even listening to your intuition. And everybody has the gift of intuition. Everybody has the gift, well, not everybody has the gift of using their voice. But for a lot of people, their voices, your voice is one of your gifts. Your intuition is one of your gifts. These are just basic ones that everyone has. Some people have dreams. They'll say, I dreamt about this and then it happened. T or F is feminine energy, a big part of spirituality as a woman. Feminine energy is, let's say, do you mean like divine feminine energy or just like, I like pink and I wear dresses? Because feminine energy is a big part of just your existence for, okay, divine feminine. Yes, it is important for both males and females, not just females. Like masculine energy is important for both males and females too. Now, what you want is kind of like the perfect balance of the divine feminine and the masculine energy, because they both bring, different aspects which create a cohesive, balanced relationship. So both feminine and masculine are necessary for both the female and the male. Because we're soft and we're feminine and we're gentle and nurturing and all those things, but we also need to be in that masculine energy to get shit done. And the male needs to be in that energy of getting shit done and being a protector and all of those things. But he also needs to know how to process his emotions. So, balance. True or false? Pain and suffering is necessary. True or false? Pain and suffering is necessary. What do y'all think? True or false? False, okay. False, okay. True or false? Pain and suffering is necessary. I'm going to say true and false. True, for the awakening, you got to go through something. Okay. Somebody said true. Okay, thank you. I'm going to say true and false. Pain is necessary, suffering is not. Pain is necessary, suffering is not. She said nothing crazy, okay? Yeah, pain. So if life was without pain, we would not have as many opportunities for growth. Our souls wanted to come here for the growth opportunities, for the evolution, for the expansion. If we did not, good afternoon, Michelle. If we did not have that pain, if life was just like this and there was no ups and downs, then we wouldn't have opportunities to grow. You say you were thinking that. Yeah, exactly. Now, suffering. Suffering comes after you have experienced the pain, but you refuse to process and release the emotions. Or you refuse to process that experience and to release that experience. You refuse to learn the lesson from whatever that experience was. That's when the suffering happens. And that is absolutely unnecessary. It's actually by choice. It's by choice. So pain is a part of the human experience, but suffering is a choice. So if you are in a cycle of suffering right now, free yourself. Free yourself. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Process it, gain some sense of acceptance, understanding, and release it. True or false? Locks are to heighten the crown chakra. False. False, 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 false. This is just my free will chosen hairstyle. But they're not heightening the crown chakra. You want the crown chakra open. Expand it this way. You want it open. And aligned, of course, and balanced. But no, locks, no, don't do that. If y'all got a true or false question, y'all can put it down in the comments too. True or false? Now, this was an interesting one that I heard when I hosted something at my house. True or false? Family wounds are easy to overcome. I'm going to say false. And I'm going to say that because I had to overcome a lot of family wounds, and it was hard. 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 I'm not even going to lie to you. It was hard. Now, I probably should not have repeated the same lessons over and over and over. That's part of the reason I wanted to become a life coach, because if I would have had somebody, yeah, you got to put the work in. If I would have had somebody to kind of point me in the direction of truth, I wouldn't have had to repeat the same things over and over and over and over and over. But yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard because you have to come to acceptance with a lot of things, and those things are not always easy. You have to, you have to be able to forgive yourself. You have to be able to forgive other people and really move on, even without them apologizing, without them acknowledging anything. You gotta work through all that shit to free yourself from their bondage and then the bondage that you put yourself under. So yeah, it's hard. Peace, peace, welcome in, welcome in. We are doing a true or false spiritual edition. If you have a question or anything, true or false, you can put it down and we gonna go get into it. But this is one that was very interesting to me, and I found out about it when I was hosting something at my house, and I was trying to tell my mother-in-law, like, she should start praying out loud. And like 3 people looked at me and they were like, no, if you pray out loud, then the devil is gonna steal your prayers. And I was like, what? Because I had never heard that. So it really caught me off guard, and I thought they were joking at first. But they were like, no, if you pray out loud, the devil will steal your prayers. True or false? Okay, Sauda says false. And I am inclined to agree. That would be false. There is no devil, okay? Yes, there are low vibrational angels or fallen angels, whatever you call them. But they ain't stealing no prayers. Whoever told you they were more powerful than you? Huh? Honestly, if you are not speaking your prayers out loud, how are you activating them? We have power in our words. We have the authority. Hello, you said it. You said it. We have the authority. We have power in our words. I knew what you meant, girl. Never heard that. Mom used to pray over food out loud. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but they'll do that. You know what? That's a great point. I should have made that point, but you know what? I didn't know they were serious or not. But yeah, no, if you are not praying out loud, please start praying out loud. Your voice, your whole being is its own unique vibration. And your voice, that's why I said the voice is one of everybody's gifts. Your voice is going to activate the change. It's going to activate whatever it is that you want to come into your life or whatever it is that you are sending away from you. So say your prayers out loud. Ain't nobody going to steal them. True or false? Source God holds us accountable for the things that we do. Source God holds us accountable for the things that we do. True or false? People should get out of fear. True. Michelle says true. You say true, okay? You say false, okay? I'm going to say false. False, 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 false. Now, Source is not holding you accountable for anything that you are doing simply because Source sees everyone and everyone's experience as relevant and as equal, and no one experience is better than the other. Now, you have the freedom of choice to decide to do exactly free will. You have the freedom of choice to decide to do high vibrational things. You have the freedom of choice to decide to do low vibrational things. Now, karma is a real thing. We are all on different paths. Exactly. Karma is a real thing. So whatever energy you are putting out, that is the energy that you will receive. You got freedom of choice to decide what it is that you're doing. But Source is not holding you accountable or holding you hostage. Source thinks, oh, this is an interesting experience that they choosing to have. But they're not holding you accountable. You have free will. You have freedom of choice. You are a sovereign being. I'm glad, Michelle. It's all about intention. Don't go around hurting people on purpose. Exactly. Just don't be a shitty person. You said true or false, crystals and sage are cleansing. True. True, true, true. Before I got on live, I was supposed to start at 11 o'clock, but I started like 11:15, 15 or something like that. I got the download, the strongest download and urge to smudge my entire house. My whole house, y'all. I'm talking about in the pantry, the refrigerator, in the closet, just the whole house, smudge it. So that's what I was doing. That's why I was late. And yes, I felt so much better. Even myself, I felt so much lighter after I smudged myself. Yes, sage is cleansing. And crystals are too. Specific crystals clear and cleanse energy. Okay. Got my crystals too. I had to cleanse them as well. If you do something, the worst thing ever, but did it unintentionally, it's like the universe forgives. So intention is everything, but I just want to clear up that you don't necessarily need, you don't necessarily need forgiveness from the universe. The universe is literally mirroring back to you whatever the energy is that you are putting out there. Does that make sense? You don't need forgiveness from the universe, but intention is everything. I cleanse myself all the time. Oh man, I knew I needed to, and I'll use my release oil more than I'll smudge. And I knew I needed to, but I don't know why. I just, child. But when I did it, I was like, whew, I see why y'all kept telling me, do it, do it, do it. True or false, you can use crystals and sage in a Christian household, but the person using it is not a Christian. But the person using it is not a Christian. Okay, are you saying you can use it? Are you saying using it makes you not a Christian? That's what I'm trying to ask. Are you saying if you use the sage and the crystals, then you're not Christian? Is that what you're saying? But it's true. You can use crystals and sage in a Christian household. You can use it in any household. You have free will and freedom of choice. You are a sovereign being. You can use it wherever you want to use it. I visited Italy and I went to the Vatican and they were burning frankincense. You know? I'm just saying. Christian, it's a name. It's a closed box to how people label themselves. You can do what you want. Hello. No, I'm saying I'm the person wasn't a Christian to begin with, but other people who live with me are. Okay, I got you. Yeah, do what you feel is necessary for you to do. If they are uncomfortable with it, because y'all do live together, I would have a conversation about it. Hey, I want to smudge. Is it cool? I'm gonna open all the windows and smudge it. Or I would even do it when they're not home. They will benefit from it, even if they don't realize that. But you know, you gotta live there. Keep the peace. Keep the peace. But I'm a smudge and open the windows. I'm going to smudge. I made a release spray. I'm saying it does not matter what you believe in. Do what's best for you and your family. Yeah, do what's best for you and your family. Absolutely. Open the windows. Yeah, you gotta open the windows. A, if you don't, your smoke detector might go off. And B, all the energy that the smoke is breaking up, you want it to flow out of your home. You want it to flow out. Give it a place to be released. And you don't want to smoke up your house. Now, if you don't have windows or your windows don't open for whatever reason, I don't know, sometimes they don't. You can use like a smudge spray. It's a shame people judge someone based on their religion. We are all love. You know what? We are all love. And if you sit back and you look at it, most religions are saying the same thing in different fonts. But it's the same thing. Most people are saying don't judge, love, kind of the same things. Because a lot of stuff is just kind of fear-based and it causes fear-mongering. A lot of stuff is to control people. But the overall messages are the same. We're love. Love your neighbor. Treat your others. The message is the same. Why can't we all get along? Without trying to force your belief on anyone else. I have friends who are Christians. I mean, they go to church, Easter programs, everything. I don't mind. Because I accept that that's a part of your journey. Because that was once a part of my journey. And just like I was saying earlier, that just shows that I have expanded more on a conscious level than this person's soul or this soul. That don't make me the chosen one. That just means I've expanded beyond feeling like I need this religion to tell me how to live. Do I have? No. Them same people? Can I get a reading? Can you do some Reiki on me? I don't hide myself at all. I don't hide myself from anybody. I used to. I was in the spiritual closet for way too long. Way too long. Scared that somebody was going, witch. This is who I am. I may not be for you if you cannot resonate with that. But no, I don't hide my gifts from anybody. I'm serious, because the truth is, yeah, I'm not telling my parents that. The truth is, a lot of us, especially the ones who are drawn to kind of witchy things, crystals, herbs, healing, hands-on healing, a lot of us who are drawn to that, we were considered witches in past lives. And in those past lives, maybe we were killed for that. So that's why a lot of people do have that, I call it a witch wound. A lot of people do have that witch wound because of what happened in the past life. But you can always move past that. They can't stone us, y'all. They can't drown us. They can't burn us. They can't do none of that. I have to hide because my family is Christian and they are against my beliefs, even my only sister. Well, I will be happy when you are in a space where you are free to live the way that you resonate with, where you don't have to hide your gifts, where you don't have to hide your interests, where you don't have to do it in secret. Because the truth is, when we are gifted, truly gifted, our gifts aren't just for us. They are for us to share with the collective. We all chose to be here right now in this space, in this time, to raise the collective consciousness. And you gotta be out with it in order to do that work. In order to assist people, because there are people here on earth right now who, if they don't get what they need to raise their vibration, to expand in consciousness, if they don't get it from you, then they won't get it this lifetime. So you gotta come out the closet one day, and one day you will, I'm sure. I told my parents I don't believe in God. They said that ain't good and tried to get therapists against me. Oh, well, you should believe in God because you are God. You are God. You are Source God, having this experience as Chrissy. You are God. You're a part of God. You would be shocked at how many people wanted help or want to support you. Absolutely. Absolutely. People need you. The times that we are living in right now, I know social media and the news of how you think in the world is ending, y'all. It's the apocalypse, y'all. That will have you thinking that. That's why you have to get out. We have to be aware of what's going on, but don't allow yourself to be so caught up. Don't allow yourself to be so caught up, because there are people who, instead of feeding into fear, they're wanting guidance into how do I shift this? How do I change my timeline? How do I create my own reality? Like, there is a need. You are needed. Damn, they won't get it this lifetime. Insane. They part of your mission. They're part of, you know how you could hear somebody say something 1,000 times and it never resonates, it never clicks for you, but you hear one person say it one time and all of a sudden, your mind is blown. And then this person over here is like, well, I told you that 3 months ago. You needed that person because of their vibration. Their unique vibration aligns with your unique vibration. You needed that person to say that, to ignite something within you, to cause a ripple effect. I'm there, I'm shifting, taking a leap of faith for real. Good. Good. I hope we are all shifting and growing and expanding, because that's what we came here to do. We didn't come here to stay the same. We didn't come here to be the same way we were when we came here. We didn't come here to experience all the lessons that life gives us, all the experiences that we put ourselves in, to not learn anything from it and to not grow from it. Yes, that's how it was. I started being awakened through social media and it resonated more. Yeah. See? And you know why I love social media? I used to hate social media because I was like, the algorithm. But I love social media because I don't give a damn if my video gets 100 views. If the one person who needed to hear what I had to say heard the video and something clicked and it made them do something different, which in turn rubbed off on their kid, which rubbed off on the dad, which rubbed off on... It was worth it. Social media is a beautiful, beautiful place to connect with people who you might not connect with otherwise. You may never see some people otherwise. True. What we talking about? True or false? Y'all got a true or false question? I think I went through all of mine. Thank you for rubbing off on us. You're welcome. You are very welcome. That's why they wanted to ban TikTok, because that's most of the info. I get most info from there. I don't know if that's, I don't really know what's going on with the whole TikTok thing, but I did know when they banned it the first time, I knew it was going to be temporary. Your messages are always right on time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. So I don't know if y'all were in here for the first ones. So I'm going to just go back over those. Unless y'all got a true or false. So true or false, if it's meant for you, it will happen effortlessly. True or false, if it's meant for you, it will happen effortlessly. Okay, you said true or false, sound baths are healing. Oh, true. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. They actually recalibrate your energetic field. That's true. Sound baths are healing. I think Michelle, you sent me a sound bath. Water sound baths. I don't know what that is. I mean, with the crystal bowls. Yeah, you sent me a video, a live yesterday of a sound bath. Thank you. That was right on time. I needed that. I appreciate that. Okay, so true or false, You have to, if it's meant for you, it will happen effortlessly. True or false? If it's meant for you, it will happen effortlessly. False. False. Dang, false, false, false. That is absolutely false. You gotta put effort in anything that you actually want to last. Anything that's worth keeping, anything that's worth having. Now, if it is for you, then you will get it, but you gonna, oh no, sound bath. No, if it's meant for you, Aretha, I sent you that energy today. My plan is to send you more because I do feel like you need a little more. And I hope you're staying hydrated. Yeah, if it's meant for you, it's going to happen, but you are going to have to put some work into it. We value what we work for. And it's all about the journey. You got to enjoy the journey to, if you just get it. I was reading a story. It was something I saw on TikTok, and it was like the man who created, not Roblox, but the other one, Minecraft. He became a billionaire overnight and then like got super depressed. And he said it was because now that he had everything, he had nothing to work towards. And basically life was boring. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process of working towards it. Okay, true or false? You have to be high vibrational all the time. True or false? You have to be high vibrational all the time. False. False. I'm going to have to agree, and I'm going to say that's false. Ain't no way you're going to be high vibrational all the time. Right? It's not the way life works. Life is full of ups and downs. Like, no. Your vibration is going to fluctuate. Yeah, you have to release the energy so that your vibration does not stay low. But it's just unreasonable to think you're going to be high vibrational all the time. Now, what you should do when you know that you are not at the highest vibration, or when you are low vibrational, you should be equipped with the tools to push those lower vibrations away so that you can raise your vibration. Because it's going to dip, but you got to know how to bring it back to where it needs to be. True or false? True or false? Reiki is healing. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Reiki is healing. Reiki is healing. Yep. True. 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 And a lot of people are able to do like hands-on healing even without being attuned to Reiki. But Reiki is just a more powerful energy. It's like it's like you are literally channeling source energy through your hands. So yes, true or false, spiritual baths are healing. Absolutely. Yes, spiritual baths are healing. True, true, true. Especially when you have a high intention, and when you use a spiritual bath, even if you don't add anything to it, you should put some salt in there though. Put a little Epsom salt in there. Dr. Teal's work just fine. When you are taking a spiritual bath, even if salt is all you have, salt in your intention is going to do whatever it is that you need for it to do. Now, if you want to get funky with it, you can get some salt. You can get some, of course, your intentions. You can light a candle to focus your intention while you are taking the bath. You can light a candle to focus your intention while you're taking a bath. You can put some essential oils in there. You can even, I used to make and sell these, but I don't anymore. You can even make like bath teas. Bath teas with different herbs. Like if you are wanting to do a cleansing bath, you could put some sage in a little satchel or sachet, either one. You can put some whatever herbs correlate to whatever your intention is. You could put them in the bag and then put the bag in the water too. Oh, you do that. Good. Yes, your intentions work wonder because you are creator. Everything else is a tool that will assist you and amplify, but your intention is, that's the magic. All right, true or false, spiritual people don't get angry. True or false, spiritual people don't get angry. What you think? True, false, false. Real hard. Okay. Right. Spiritual people get angry. We get mad. We throw shit. We curse. We scream. We do all the things. You have to release those emotions. Yes. If you kept it in, you know you would be filled with so much inflammation. You gotta let it go. You gotta get it out. Yes. Everybody has. Every time I drive, okay? Me too, I gotta work on that. But everybody is a fourfold being. So we're a mental being, we're a physical being, we're a spiritual being, and we are emotional beings. You are it's true, you would be so inflamed. Like, inflammation is trapped emotions. I'm not lying to you. Inflammation is trapped emotions. That's why people do that tapping to kind of release those emotions. Inflammation is trapped emotions. You better scream. I just told somebody they need to go to a rage room. You know, where you can just tear up mirrors and TVs and everything with a bat or a hammer. Get it out. EFT tapping, that's what it is. Emotional freedom technique. Yeah, you better get mad. And if you are going through, oh, I did acupuncture. It was, girl, it had me floating. It had me floating. I used to have eczema, healed. It went away. It was severe. I need to go to a rage room. Okay. I need a rage room, okay? I did say my kids need to go to a rage room. My boys, just get it out, sons. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, acupuncture is great. It had me floating, literally floating. My hips hurt. I've been doing inner child healing. Gotta release it. That acupuncture is gonna help get the energy flowing back the way that it was supposed to. It's supposed to though. So yeah, that's good. You intuitively you be knowing. You be knowing. Hey, money, welcome in. But yes, spiritual people get angry. So what do you think about boundaries? I think they're great when they're healthy boundaries. I think they're wonderful when people pleasers finally start implementing them. I think everybody needs to have boundaries. Absolutely. I think they're great. True or false, you can stop dreams from happening. So the thing about dreams, most people dream all the time, but we rarely remember the dreams. You're not remembering every dream that you have. So I'm going to say false simply because when we sleep, our spirit is traveling in the astral. And you kind of just do that. That's what sleep is for humans. So, no. I'm going to say false. Now, remembering your dreams is a different thing. Because I know if you start smoking, you ain't going to remember nothing. You ain't going to... It's going to feel like you did not dream. But there are things that you can do to bring your dreams back. Like if you, set an intention, put some crystals under your pillow. But before you put them under there, tell them, hey, bring me a dream, bring me some clarity, etc., etc. Or you can also work with different herbs. Like mugwort is a good one. I used to smoke it. You could drink the tea, but the tea kind of nasty. You can smoke it too, set your intention with it because it is an herb, it is energy. I don't smoke or drink. Okay, you can take the tea then. Or if you don't smoke, you don't want to smoke it, you don't want to drink the tea, you can do a tincture. Now the tincture is nasty too. But you'll still get the benefits. How does it feel to smoke it? It just like it doesn't get you high or anything. It just feels like you smoking. It doesn't get you high. It's not high or anything. Well, yes, the tea is gross. I'll try to smoke it. How you smoke tea? Roll it up. Don't wet it. But no, so the mugwort would be a loose herb, and you can either steep it in water, add a little honey, add a little lemon, and make a tea with the loose herb, or you can take the loose herb and you can roll it up and smoke it. So it depends on how you use it. That makes it a tea or not. Your room looks so light and positive. Oh, thanks. That's my living room back there. The tea worked better for me when I smoked it. It gave me a headache. Oh, yeah, I've never had that issue. I never had that issue. You know, you can mix it if you want to. Sweet dreams. Okay, true or false? You can only manifest when you're in a perfect mindset. True or false? True or false, ashwagandha for mood swings? True, 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 true. True, true, true. Ashwagandha or mood swings, that's true. I used to work at an herb shop and people used to come in there and try to like scrape the little bottom of it when we were running out. True, that's true. The question that I was asking though, you can only manifest when you are in a perfect mindset. True or false? You can only manifest when you are in a perfect mindset. What y'all think? I don't know what the truth. True. False, you can manifest. I'm going to say false. You are always manifesting. Based on your vibration, whatever your, I'll say, dominant point of vibration is, you are always manifesting. You manifested the bed you sleep in. You manifested the apartment you live in, the house you live in, the job you have, the car you drive. You manifested all of that. You manifested it all. Now, whether you intentionally manifested it or you just got it because that's what you are a vibrational match to, it's different. Those are two different things, but you manifest all the time. When you are higher vibrational and you feel like you're in a perfect mindset, then that's when you're going to focus on manifesting higher vibrational things. That's what you want. Now, when you are not in a perfect mindset, you are still manifesting. You're just manifesting what you are matched to. Right, it's good and bad to manifesting. High vibrational, low vibrational. False, strong emotions are help for it. Usually some manifest out of anger for real. I ain't never manifested nothing positive out of negative. I understand you can transmute the energy, but I understand you can transmute it, but usually when you are manifesting at the vibration of anger, you gonna manifest more angry shit. More examples or experiences that cause you to be angry. True or false, you should not charge for spiritual work. True or false, you should not charge for spiritual work. False. Thank you for the follow. False. True. False. False. It is false that you should not charge for your spiritual work. Energetic exchange. Balance, balance, balance. You can't just give, because they're just going to take, and then you're going to be depleted. There has to be some sort of energetic exchange. You say at least $10 or something. I say charge what you feel comfortable accepting for your gift. Charge what you feel comfortable accepting for that energetic exchange. If you're going to do a Reiki session on somebody for an hour, I'm not going to charge you $10 for no Reiki session for an hour. I'm going to charge you my price, and that's going to be that. You got what you needed. I got what I needed. We both helped each other benefit. There was a equal, balanced transaction. It doesn't even have to be money. It could be another transaction. Absolutely. It doesn't have to be money. Whatever you feel comfortable receiving for the service that you provided or the gift that you are sharing. Okay, we live in a physical world and we need the energy of money. Money is an energetic exchange. Money don't like to just sit down somewhere. Money likes to move. She's fancy. She wants to be seen. She wants to be out. She wants to be out there. Okay, there is a flow. It has to flow. Money comes in, money goes out. It comes in, it goes out. That's just the flow of it. And honestly, when it is in that flow, it keeps coming because it don't want to just go and sit right here. It don't want to be rejected. You want to reject me? Well, I don't want to be with you anyway. You better, if you feel comfortable, charge for your gifts. Money is fancy, honey. Money said, I got places to be and people to see. Okay, where are we going? Money is fancy. Hey, Carolyn. The thing is, it's going to be a lot of people that use that free service. So you just giving energy. Oh, people will take advantage of you if you allow them to. Absolutely. I have somebody in my inbox almost daily. They are either, ask me what we should make for dinner. Girl, they are either in there and they are just spilling out their whole life. Oh, I'm having a hard time and this is happening and this is going wrong and this is going wrong and this is going wrong and this is going wrong. Help me. Hey, what happened to hello? How are you? My name is. What's going on? And then I direct them to how they can book a service and it's crickets. Oh, I had somebody tell me yesterday or the day before, oh, I just needed a quick little 3-minute read and I didn't think you was going to charge me for that. I don't know you. How you doing? Damn, can't even get it. Hello, how are you? My name is. What happened? What happened? So, and people honor what they pay for. They value what they pay for. You could give somebody a whole reading from your crown chakra, from your heart and your soul for free. And they would go and get a reading from somebody else in 2 seconds because it was free. Now, if they paid for that same reading from your crown chakra, your heart, and your soul, and they paid their hard-earned money for it, they're going to take heed to whatever it is that you are telling them in that reading. So yes, charge for your gifts. It's for you and for them. For them to value the information and for you to be compensated for your time. Your time, your gifts, your expertise is worth something. So, true or false? Spiritual awakenings are magical and fun. True or false? Spiritual awakenings are magical and fun. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay, tap into someone's energy for free. That'll have you cleansing for a week. Okay. All right. You know, picked up something. You got the smudge off. Not always fun. Right. Okay. So I agree. True and false. They are magical. They gonna be magical because you gonna experience, you gonna uncover and discover. It is both. You gonna uncover and rediscover things about you discover things about you that you did not know about yourself. Things that you have wanted to deny, reject, choke down, that you did not want to bring to the surface. And when you clear all that stuff out, it's gonna be magical. You're gonna start experiencing things that you've never experienced before, taking note of all the synchronicities and the signs that the angels and all the beings, all the high vibrational beings in the universe have sent you. But it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna hurt. You're going to have to mourn versions of yourself that you have held on to. You're going to have to realize that you have outgrown certain people, certain places, certain experiences, and you're going to have to release them. You're going to have to dig up all that trauma that you tried to pretend. Right, mourning and rebirths. All of that trauma that you tried to pretend did not affect you is going to have to come up to the surface for you to release it. But it's going to be magical. It's going to be magical. Fun, I don't know about all that. I don't know about the fun part. All right. True or false? Literally looking like James Brown. Yes! When y'all sweaty. True or false? Twin flames equal the ultimate love story. True or false? False, false. Okay, false. Yes, it is false. False, 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 false. So twin flames are a real thing. Let me just say that much. They are a real thing, but twin flames are a temporary connection that come to ignite something within you real quick. It's a flame because it comes in real fast and real hot and real heavy. It could be a friendship. It could be a relationship. Y'all, I met this girl. Maybe about 2 years ago. When I tell you, it was hot and heavy. I'm not a lesbian, but the friendship, it was like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? Child, I used to call her, and her kids used to be in the background singing my name, Charmaine. I used to be singing her name, right? It was hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden, it just went away. Peace and prosperity, welcome in. It just went away. It was like, because she came in and she ignited a lot of stuff within me, and I ignited some stuff within her. And then once we were done, it was over. It was over. And I was feeling like somebody just said, I was feeling like it was supposed to be, this was going to be one of them ride or die to the end of the earth friendships. No, it was not. It was a twin flame friendship. And it served its purpose real fast, and it was over. Somebody just said Chrissy said, the people you thought would be there forever because they always have won't ever be there again. That is true. That is true. Yes, absolutely. Some people literally will vibrate out of your life and you will never see them again. Now, it's some people that have vibrated out of my life, and I'm like, I ain't gonna never see them at Kroger. I ain't gonna see them at Walmart, Walgreens, the post office. Never cross paths again. Never. And it makes sense that we should. Never again. That's how it is, though. Some people do vibrate out of your life. Now, what I don't want people to get into, divine intervention, never seeing them again. Like they just, it feels like that, like they disappeared. Now, what some people will do, though, when they start their spiritual journey, they want to cut everybody off because, oh, I'm on this path now. Use discernment when it comes to cutting people off. Ghosts? False, false, false. Ain't no ghosts. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant they get ghosts. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I was like, no, it's not ghosts. False, false, false. Always been around the same people and yes, still in the same people, still around the same people, still in the same place, and never see these people again in life. That's crazy. They didn't move, I didn't move. I'm sorry, that ghost thing threw me off for a minute. But yeah, so that is false. Tarot cards and oracle cards predict the future, true or false. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Tarot cards and oracle cards predict the future, true or false. Or when things just disappear, you know you just bought. Not always true, false. Well, if you don't change. So, tarot cards, false. They are a tool to read your energy, false. Yeah, for me it does. Okay, so the truth with tarot and oracle cards, they are not predicting the future. They're not doing it. What they are doing, though, is giving you the highest vibrational guidance based on the current energy. We're going to get back to you, Chrissy, about cutting everybody off. Based on the current energy, they are not necessarily predicting the future. They are giving you possible outcomes based on the current energy. Energy is always shifting. Energy is always changing. You can always shift and change your energy. So you could get a reading today and it'll say, oh yeah, well, it looks like if y'all stay together, this, and this. This is what the cards are telling me. You can go and say, you know what? I really want this relationship. I'm going to do better because I don't want that outcome. You shifted the energy. So now whatever that card reading said is irrelevant because you shifted the energy. We are always, okay, I appreciate you. We are always shifting energy. We are creators. So just by you not wanting that outcome and seeing, hey, this is a possibility, or this was the guidance that I was given if I don't want this outcome, you can shift the energy and you can shift it for the better or you can shift it for the worse. But no, you are not, the oracle cards, the tarot cards, they're not predicting the future. It helps me how to move in the future and now. Yeah, it's a guiding tool. It's a guiding tool. Block and delete number without a warning. Okay, that's what I wanted to get back to. Chrissy and Creole Goddess too. Shelly. Okay. When you are on a spiritual journey, or if you just living your life, god dang it, and you are in the space of I'm cutting everybody off. Everybody must go. Maybe you. No, okay. If you are in the space of cutting everybody off, this is something that I want you to be aware of. Remembering, everything is sound and vibration, right? Everything is sound and vibration. You are only attracting what you are a vibrational match to. So if you have attracted these people who you feel like, oh, you got to go. I'm over you. It's over for you. You got to go. You got freedom of choice. You got free will. They can go. However, when they go, because you are a vibrational match to those people, you ain't gonna do nothing but attract the same energy in different bodies. So before you cut everybody off and look outside of, oh, they the problem, they the problem, they the problem. Before you do that, make sure you're not trying to outrun your vibration, okay? Make sure you are actively working to raise your vibration so that you attract higher vibrational people who you want to have better experiences with. I didn't choose them people. They my fam. I wouldn't be friends if they wasn't fam. And as far as your family goes, this is something else you may not want to hear, but I'm going to say it because I spread the truth, okay? I do my own readings. I don't let anyone do readings for me. Oh, you should be more open to allowing somebody else to read for you, simply because when we do our own readings, sometimes we can read bias because we already know what we want the outcome to be, and then we'll try to make it work. And sometimes it's good to have an unbiased party who is not projecting anything onto the reading. But I do my own readings too. But sometimes when I know, like, I'm gonna make this say what I want it to say, then that's when I'll go to my friend and get a reading. But about the family, one of the best pieces of advice I'm going to give you today. No, it's the energy and the intent behind it. But when you are reading, your intuition is aligned with the cards. So the reading matters. The cards actually are important too. With your family, I don't know what family members you are wanting to kick to the curb. Look, I threw the whole family away one time. Bloop. But I did have to go back and pick a few up and be like, let me get you and you and you. All right. So before you throw the whole family away, remember, you are half your mother. You are half your father. Regardless of how you feel about either one of them, you cannot change that truth. So the best thing for you to do, and if you've been on here with me, you clearly are the change maker in your family. You are the one tasked with the responsibility of healing your bloodline and clearing up karma. Okay? Clearing up your ancestral karma. All right? So, with that, what you want to do to assist you with clearing that karma, to clear that karma up, you want to accept your parents. I don't care what they did do, what they didn't do, what they said, what they didn't say. You want to accept your parents as they are. You have to accept your parents as they are. And it would be a good thing for you to call them and let them know, hey, I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the gifts that you have given me. And I apologize for not always accepting you as you are. I just wanted to let you know I love you. What you calling me with all this for? Don't worry about it. I just wanted you to know. Goodbye. Good night. That's going to help clear up this ancestral karma. And that way you are clearing it up for the future generations so they don't have to deal with the same stuff. Because a lot of stuff that we go through is ancestral. It is. Somebody got to clean it up. And a lot of us are the clean up women and men of the family. Okay, so don't go cutting your family off all willy-nilly just yet. Now, I'm going to say you can say that and you can write a release letter, cussing their ass out, do whatever you need to do, making sure you still put those same elements in it. But you don't necessarily have to have a hands-on relationship with them. Make those statements to them. That's also going to free you. It's going to free you from feeling like they have power over you or they have control over your emotions or the way that you feel or your vibration, honestly. When you feel like that towards people, they are controlling your vibration because you put a limit on where you're willing to go. Because I ain't apologizing to them. I ain't do nothing to them. What I'm apologizing for, do it. Do it. Not just for you. Not just for them. Do it for your bloodline. No pressure. No pressure. I promise no pressure. But do it. Now I'm gonna tell you who to do it for now. Your mama, your daddy, your siblings, your grandparents. I ain't trying to say F them other people, but I will say you don't have to overextend yourself. Now, if you do have family members who you are okay with or who you feel like you can reach out to and let them know, hey, I just wanted to let you know I love you, I appreciate you, I apologize. I've done it to aunts, cousins. I even did it to a few friends, just to clear that up. I don't want nothing out there because I'm telling you, I'm not making the journey back to the third rock from the sun. Okay? But everybody on both sides, even the kids, crazy. And that's okay. Knowing that should help you have more compassion for them. Oh my gosh. They can't receive me simply because of the vibration that they are at. Oh my goodness. They acting crazy simply because we can only act be, do, attract according to our vibration, according to what we have accepted, what we have received and accepted as truth. We cannot act any different. Like we can't until we receive different information and accept that is true. Then we are able to raise our vibration. Then we are able to be more open-minded and to expand and to not be acting crazy. Now, if you know these people have not accepted anything as truth based on what was passed down, from what was passed down and passed down and passed down and passed down, you the crazy one for thinking they supposed to do something different. And you may be even tasked with the responsibility to show them something different. Even if it's from afar, even if it's from a distance. So be open to it, girl. True or false? Anybody got any more true or false questions? Putting me on blast. I'm sorry, I was just flowing. I just wanted to let you know. I just wanted you to be fully informed and aware. Okay, that's it. That's all. I just wanted you to be informed. Even if they cannot accept you for who and how you are, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know your mission. If they can't accept you, that's a them problem. They can't accept you because of their vibration. Okay? When you are at a higher vibration, you are open to accepting people as they are. So if they can't accept that, don't let that affect the way that you accept them. You got stuff to do. Okay? Okay. And I wasn't trying to put you on blast. I was just saying. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. You have to be vegan to be on your spiritual journey. Or you eventually have to be vegan to be spiritual. True or false? True or false? Veganism is necessary for the spiritual journey. False, false. I'm going to have to agree. False. You ain't gotta be no vegan. True, just not majority meat. And I'm a vegan. Me too. Okay, so, well, no, I take that back because I eat eggs, but I don't eat cheese. But I do eat eggs because the protein. I need it. I be needing it. And it's helping me. I'm down 4 pounds, y'all. Oh, enough. Stop it. Thank you. But no, you do not have to be vegan to be spiritual. Eggs are chicken, not dairy. You know what? I'm going to eat it. I need it. I'm down. Okay. You do not have to be vegan. You can eat whatever you want to eat. That is the thing. You can eat whatever you want to eat in moderation. Eat all the vegetables and the fruits that you want to eat. And if you want a donut, because I like a donut and I like some ice cream and chips, I'm going to eat those in moderation. I'm going to only eat 1 serving, 1 little bag. That's all I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat the little 3-pack of the donuts, not the 6. That's all I'm going to eat. Eat what you want, but eat it in moderation. And do not feel guilty about what you're eating, because that is, girl, they got vegan ice cream. You ain't got to miss it, girl. You going to eat 12. Yeah, they got good vegan ice cream. Look into it, girl. I like the coconut though. Also, do not judge other people for whatever they eat. If you are vegan and your family invites you to the barbecue and they got baby back ribs, beef ribs, hot dogs, hamburgers, all of that jazz, let them eat that in peace. Because they're not going to say nothing about you eating your corn on the cob over here. Acceptance, okay? But no, you don't. Now, I will say eating more fruits and vegetables does help to raise your vibration. That's why I said eat what you want to eat in moderation. True or false? You're only spiritual if you meditate every day. You are only spiritual if you meditate every day. True or false? They have jokes. Just eat your Oh, okay. Just eat your rabbit food. False. I agree. It's false. Now, and somebody said they don't have the patience to meditate every day. Let me just say this. If you can't carve out 5 minutes, 300 seconds of the day to connect with yourself, slow down. You're moving through life too fast. Slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. But it is false. You absolutely can be on a spiritual path and be a spiritual person if you don't meditate every day. Now, it is a good choice to meditate every day. I meditate daily because I get a lot of downloads during meditation. I'm able to kind of clear my thoughts and get answers to the things that I've been praying for. So the prayer and the meditation, they kind of go hand in hand. It's like a 2-part thing. You pray, you're asking for the guidance, you're asking for the insight, you're asking for the this and the that. And then you sit in meditation and you receive. You receive the insight, you receive the answers, you receive more inspiration, you receive visions if you are a clairvoyant person. You receive messages through your ears or through thought if you are a clairaudient person. And sometimes you just know if you're a claircognizant. How long do I do it for? I do 10 minutes with my eyes open, and then I do 15 minutes with my eyes closed. So 25 minutes. How do people receive downloads during meditation? Be open, set the intention, and be open to receive, and trust what's coming to you. A lot of people get downloads and they don't realize that it was a download. They'll think, oh, I just had a thought. But you would have never thought that. You would have never said that. Like, you would have never thought that. That's not a thought that you had to this problem that you've been seeking a solution to. So ask your angels, talk to them, however they communicate with you. Ask them, show me if I'm more clairvoyant, show me a vision. If I'm more claircognizant, give me a knowing and give me the chills or goosebumps that confirm it. With your eyes open, do you stare at something? So yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for the confirmation. You're welcome. So yeah, when I do my eyes open, I stare at a few things, actually. Every 30 seconds, I stare at something new. And I'm doing breath work with it when my eyes are open. And some people will go, well, that ain't meditating. You looking at something new every 30 seconds. It is. With the breath work, in conjunction with the meditation, when I breathe in and then I hold it, that holding and then that releasing, that is the meditation. And the breathing, that is the pranayama. And then I go into a state of relaxation for 15 more minutes. And that's when I'm just in the energy of receiving. 4, 7, 8. Is that how you do your breathing? I don't know. I just had to try it. When you said it, I don't think I did a full 8 either. True or false, you can shift energy, preventing dreams from happening in real life. Oh, in real life. Okay. Ooh, good question. I'm gonna say true. Because some dreams are very, very complex. Dreams are very multifaceted too. So sometimes our dreams are us like in a parallel reality, right? Sometimes our dreams are of a past life. Sometimes they are of a future lifetime. And sometimes they are directly correlated or related to something that is going on in this present life. And sometimes your dreams, especially like if they are crazy ass dreams, sometimes they play out in your dreams, so they do not play out in your real life. It's like kind of like your soul having that experience, because maybe that's an underlying fear that you have or something, and you know, whatever you try to push away, whatever you resist persists. So sometimes the thing that you fear most, you'll have a nightmare about it or a crazy dream about it. You'll be like, dang, I can't believe that. Sometimes it happened in that dream so that it didn't happen in real life. Try to inhale for 12. Oh, I can't. I'm not there yet. For 12? Oh my God. I gotta stop smoking. For 12? Now, I will say I do believe I'll work my way up to that. But 12? I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, me, or my lungs, okay? If you release fear, it won't happen. The dream, yeah, there. Let me tell you how powerful you are, and you ain't even know it. Say it's something that you have been worrying about, right? When we worry, I always say that is underwater. Oh, I should try that. You just did 12. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it. So I lost my train of thought. When you release fear, it won't happen. Oh, okay. I was telling you how powerful you were and you didn't even know it. If there's something that you have like a fear of happening, right? Not something that's past life related, because some people are scared of the ocean because they drowned in a past life or some shit. But not like that. Like if there's something like, oh, I really don't want this to happen, but you worry about it. I always say worrying is like manifesting the worst possible outcome. So if it's something that you're worrying about and then you finally remember, hey, I don't have to worry about this and manifest this worst possible outcome. I'm a creator. I can manifest the best possible outcome if I choose to, right? You have that realization. You can cancel out whatever it is that you put out there, that fear that you put out there, that worry, that worst possible outcome that you have been manifesting by focusing on it and worrying about it so much. You have the power to cancel that so it does not happen. Yes, you're right, girl. Creole goddess Shelly says, I always dream of death before it happens. Oh, do you share it, or are you not called to share that? Do you keep it to yourself? Good afternoon, Regina. All right. It was a fear year? A fear year? What are we talking about, Christy? I don't know if that's a typo. All right, let's try it, y'all. Let's try it together for the 12, okay? Ooh, child. I ain't gonna guarantee that I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try it, all right? I'm at it to 10. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. Oh, it was a challenge, but it was good. Oh, I did a breathwork class, and we did like really, really, really short spurts. And like I was tingling all around afterwards. How long did y'all exhale for? Girl, I don't know. I wasn't even counting the exhale. I was trying to make the inhale. I like 12 too. I think I'll keep practicing. Thank you for that, Mr. High Vibration. I appreciate that. I share it with my father and mother because they do too. Oh. So do these premonitions, because that's what they sound like, do these premonitions ever scare you? Do you wish you didn't have them? How do you feel about it? Oh, I dreamed of that in jail. What you dream of in jail, girl? Hey, Monique. We did it, girl. We did it, Miss Sauda. You were trying to hold it. Ooh, it was. Ooh. My heart still. That was fun though. I appreciate y'all being here and sharing the energy and all of those good things. Oh, okay, let's do another true or false. True or false, true or false, true or false. That can be scary. I wasn't in jail when I had it, but it was a dream. Wait, did you dream? No. What you dream? What you dream? I think I'm talking to two different people about the same thing. What if you astral project and fight demons and sometimes see them? I dreamed about it. You could be doing that. You could be. Now, if it's too intense for you, what you want to do is ask the high angelic to turn it down a notch for you, to help you turn it down a notch, or for it to not be so vivid. Just set the intention for it to not be so vivid. But you would be surprised what your soul is out there doing in the astral while you sleep. Okay, you will be surprised. Everything, things that you probably couldn't even imagine, couldn't think of, you're doing it, and then you plop right back into your body, and you wake up, and then you worrying about all this little stuff. All this little stuff in this physical reality. Come on, remember your power. Remember your power. True or false? You are being punished when things go wrong. I don't know what you dreamed about, Chrissy. I'm confused because I think I was talking to too many people at one time and I confused myself. True or false? You're being punished when things go wrong. False, false, false. It's a lesson. What's wrong? False. It's a learning. I got confused. It's a learning experience. Okay, so false. You are not being punished because Source God does not punish you and the universe ain't punishing you. Now, karma is real, so be careful how you treat other people. But when things go wrong, no, you're not. You're not being punished. Sometimes, like y'all are saying, it is a learning experience. Sometimes that's not the best and highest path for you to take right now or for you to experience at this moment. It could do more harm than good. How they say rejection is protection. That's absolutely true. Now, sometimes it is just the result of the energy that you have been putting out in the universe. So it's not always necessarily, sometimes the lesson is to shift your energy. Sometimes the lesson is to raise your vibration. Because if things are going wrong, you're a match to that wrong shit. And sometimes when things are going wrong, it simply is not for you. It's protection. There's a lesson in it. Okay. So use your discernment. Check in with yourself. Take 5 minutes to meditate to gain that clarity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all the way up to an hour if you want to. If you want to. But no, you're not being punished. You are definitely shifting. It's an opportunity for growth. 5 minutes. Yeah, if you don't meditate, you can just start with a 5-minute meditation. And then each week or every 2 weeks, add 5 minutes. Okay, until you get to your sweet spot. True or false, you must cut off anyone who is low vibrational. I used to. Ain't did it in a minute though. Let this be your reminder. She said, true, get them gone. Get them gone. I'm going to say, true or false, you must cut off anyone who is low vibrational. I ain't going to say cut off. I will say make yourself less and less available. Because like I was saying, well, no, okay. This and that are true. Okay, this and that are true. Cut them off if you know that you are in a place where their vibration is going to affect your vibration. Cut them off, make yourself less available to them, which is not cutting them off completely, but just not being on the phone with them, soaking up all their energy all day, or not, or letting them suck up your energy all day. Not going out or hanging out with them so much, not being in direct communication with them when it's not absolutely necessary. But you don't have to throw them in the trash and leave them for dead. Cause if you when you raise your vibration, if they come to you seeking assistance, oh damn, I see you doing good. What you do? Help me. Help them. Help them. Help them. Okay? Don't let your ego go, oh no, you too low vibrational for me. We're supposed to be lighting each other's candles, lighting each other's fire. Mine is lit, all right, cool, I can light yours. All right, now you light theirs, now you light theirs, now you light theirs. That's where it's supposed to, that's how it's supposed to be. But like Miss Sally just said, if it affects your peace, move accordingly. You ain't got to have no relationship with nobody you don't want to have a relationship with. Just make sure that if they ask for your assistance, and they are serious about it, help them. Right, with caution. Because a lot of people who are at a low vibration, they don't have boundaries. That's why it's important to have those boundaries. And not just to have them, but to implement them. I got a cousin I used to try and heal. When she come back, help her, we in no contact. No, that was the problem. You can't heal her. You can't heal her. You can assist her with healing herself. If you have to convince anybody, if they want you to do the work for them, you can't heal her. You can't. I can't heal you. Only you can heal you. Only she can heal her. You can assist her, reminding her, that was the problem. I'm sorry. But you can assist her and remind her of her power, remind her of her strength. And when she get with that low vibrational talk, I gotta go because I'm gonna talk to you later. So many people waiting for me to call them back. No, I'm not doing it. Or to set the boundary, you could let them know, hey, I'm not going to engage in this conversation with you. It's low vibrational and I'm not there. And then they'll know, I ain't gonna call her because she gonna tell me that again. Boundary set. Thank you for being here, Regina. I appreciate the energy. Thank you. Boundary set. But, like I was saying, if you are trying to, in the energy of I'm cutting everybody off, make sure you work on your vibration so you don't attract the same people in different bodies, okay? But yeah, you feed them with a long-handled spoon. My father is a straight up narcissist. Textbook definition of it. I pray for him every day. I send him Reiki healing energy. I do all the things from over here, over there, over there. I can't do this. I can't do it. I love you. All right. You have a good one. Talk to you next year. Like, no, you don't have to be in nobody's faces like that. Face like that. True or false? If your manifestations haven't shown up, you're doing it wrong. True or false? If your manifestations haven't shown up, you're doing it wrong. Talk to you next year. But there's no love lost. You know how I feel? I love you. I called you and I let you know that I love you. I appreciate you. I even apologize for not always accepting you as you are. And I know good and well, I feel like you owe me an apology or two. But I from over there. You said false, no, wrong way, true, false. Okay, if your manifestations haven't shown up, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, it's false. False, 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 false. If they have not shown up, it's not that you're doing it wrong. It's that you're not a vibrational match to it. There's something that is repelling what it is that you are wanting to manifest. You are causing a delay. You saying apologize to the not cousin. OMG, read 3 months, no contact. Oh my God. Look, you got freedom of choice. You got free will. You ain't got to apologize to nobody. You can get off this live and be like, ooh, that girl was tripping. But it would help raise your vibration. And I know that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, what do I have to apologize to you for? I didn't do nothing to you, right? But it's clearing up your energy because you're holding on to these feelings and these emotions. And you're smoking a cigarette and you waiting for her to catch the cancer. It ain't gonna ever work like that. It's never gonna work like that. It's for you. Clear up that energy for you. She left me on red with no response. I cleared it without her. I mourned. You know what? And you, because she is your cousin, you don't necessarily have to call her and make those statements to her, but it would be a good choice, a high vibrational choice. What you can do is write a release letter. What are some different ways to increase your vibration? Now you're talking my language. Hello? Now you're talking my language. You want to write a release letter to her, okay? In that release letter, you can call her every name in the book if you want to, right? You can let her know, hey, I ain't appreciate that bullshit you did when you said and when we went and you said and we did and you did. Let her have it. Let the cousin have it. At the end of that sentence, at the end of that paper, you're going to reaffirm, I love you in the letter. I appreciate all the gifts that you have given me because she did. Now, I hope you learned whatever she came to give you because she did give you something, teach you something. I appreciate all the gifts that you have given me. I release all resentment held towards you consciously and subconsciously. I love you and I release you with love. You're gonna write this letter. You're gonna read this letter out loud. Your voice, remember, your vibration is unique. You're gonna read it out loud and then you're going to burn it. Okay? And that is going to help clear up whatever that energy is. Ask the high angelic to handle the rest, to assist you with releasing it, okay? Been a month for me. Mine a true narcissist. It's her way or no way. Look, y'all, it's their vibration. They can't do nothing different. So, some different ways to increase your vibration. I'm so glad you asked the question. So first of all, is to remember that you are a fourfold being, okay? Exclusive Chrissy. You got a lot of inner child healing to do. A lot of inner child healing to do. And a lot kind of to do with rejection. It just came up for you, all right. All right, raising your vibration. So you gotta remember first, you are a fourfold being. You are, we look physical, that's all we are. We physical, I'm hearing the physical, right? However, we are physical, we are spiritual, we are mental, and we are emotional beings. Those are the four folds. And then you have to take care of each one of those folds. Each aspect of your fourfold being you have to take care of. Mental, you should be meditating. You should be reading high vibrational materials. You should be listening to high vibrational music. And when I say high vibrational, you ain't got to be listening to goddamn sound bowl healing stuff that makes you feel good. I was listening to Pretty Ricky before I got on here. And Sammy. It makes me feel good. It raises my vibration. Okay. So listening to those types of music, also doing word puzzles, doing things that stimulate your mind, playing games. These are things that are going to help your mental stay at a high vibration. Also, comedy, getting into like watching funny movies, going to comedy shows, and allowing yourself to just do things where you're not in a state of constantly overthinking, even watching movies. Also, you are going to, that's the mental. For the physical, you're going to want to be walking at least 10,000 steps a day. 10,000 steps a day. If you ain't in a wheelchair, get up and walk. Move your body, move around. Low vibrations don't like a healthy body. Get up and move. You have a heart, you need cardio. Okay, your future self is gonna thank your present self now for getting up, moving around, and walking. Walk 10,000 steps a day. You also want to be taking a multivitamin. If you are a person of color, you need to be taking some vitamin D. Also, it would be a good idea to drink a juice every day. My juice consists of, not every day, 3 days a week. 8 ounces of juice, 3 days a week. My juice, and this is for me, for what I need, is asparagus, spinach, broccoli, pecans, blueberries, pears, apples, orange, banana. That's my juice. I drink it 3 days a week, every week. Also for the physical, what we did, we said the supplements, the walking, the juicing. Yeah. Oh, and working out at least 3 days a week based on, your weight, your height, whatever you need for you. But come up with a workout regimen and do it 3 days a week consistently every week. Okay. It's good to be grounded every day, especially being indigo. What else? Mental, physical, spiritual. You want to be meditating. Spiritual, you also want to be working with your tools, working with your crystals, checking in with yourself, working with your essential oils, grounding yourself, like you just said, walking in nature, connecting with nature. Reading spiritual materials, getting your Reiki sessions done, keeping your energy clear, taking your spiritual baths. These are all things you can do that are going to help you raise your vibration. Also for the, what are we left with? Emotional, cry. Cry. Cry, 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 cry. Cry when you need to cry. Cry when you need to cry. Crying, tears are a cleansing for the soul. It is an emotional release that every human needs to do, just like they need to eat. Cry. Release those emotions. Write your release letters for the emotional as well. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Feel them and then release them. Feel them and then release them. Journaling would be a good thing. You say you got an Awakened Intuition book. Journaling is a good way to get your emotions out, to release them if you don't want to speak them out loud. You could also speak them out loud and say that you release them. But those are simple ways that you can raise your vibration. And I know it sounds simple, and a lot of people will think, well, if it's that easy, why everybody ain't got a high vibration? Because everybody is not taking care of themselves. So many people neglect themselves. They won't meditate. They ain't taking no vitamins. They ain't getting 10,000 steps in a day if they getting 1,000 steps in a day. It all starts with taking care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. That is how you raise your vibration and ultimately transform your life, because you begin to become a vibrational match to higher vibrational things and experiences. So thank you for that question. All right, y'all, I do have to go. Wait, it's not going to be easy to keep writing letters and like you texting her. I'm telling you, write it, read it, burn it, let it go. Let it go, because one thing that we do unnecessarily. Sometimes we keep ourselves stuck in cycles longer than we have to be in them. We'll harp on this one thing. Oh, well, this ain't, well, this ain't, well, this ain't. Every time you have the conversation about how this person did you dirty, you are reactivating that timeline and you are reliving that. If your intention is to let it go and to release it, release it. Thank you. Thank you. I do a lot of those and I journal, walk because of my job, connect to nature, use and wear crystals. Good. Keep working on you and raising your vibration. And if you ever need some assistance, I'm here. Also, make sure you cleansing your crystals regularly. Especially like your protective crystals, especially if you are around a lot of different people. Cleanse them crystals because they are absorbing those energies. Yeah, with the smoke, with the sage. You can cleanse them with sage. You can put them in a bowl of salt. You can cleanse them with some sunlight or the moonlight. It's different ways for you to cleanse your crystals. Oh, you cleanse yours daily? Oh, I don't cleanse. Well, I guess the ones that you work with. I just got a lot that, child, they just around the house. I was cracking up. You can't hear them. I can't hear you. Hey, it's true. It's true. You're welcome. How do you wear crystals? I usually just pop one in my bra and keep it moving. This one's too big to go in there. I ain't that stacked. But you can put them in your bra. You can get like crystal jewelry. I do have a crystal necklace that I was wearing, but I want to go back to gold and it's silver. You can wear the crystal jewelry. You can put them in your bra. You can put them in your purse. You can even work with them by placing them around your house and in your car. I keep a protective crystal in my car. I keep a protective crystal by my window. I gave my kids each a black tourmaline to put in their room. They lost it, but it's somewhere in the room, child. But yeah, that's how you can work with the crystals. Copper or string, and sometimes you just get them at the metaphysical store. Sunlight and moonlight helps crystals. And I like moon water over them. Yeah, you can do that. That's a good touch. Yeah, you could cleanse them in the sunlight or in the moonlight. You can even charge them in the sunlight and in the moonlight, even though they really don't need to be recharged, but charge them with those energies. And like he said, pouring moon water over them occasionally. Even, especially the ones that like are specifically for intuition, like iolite or labradorite or moonstone, like stuff like that. Wait, tell the ways again. I'm writing them down. Pop one in your bra. Bloop, bloop. If you are wanting to like call in more prosperity, you can put like a money crystal, green jade, or dioptase, or malachite, or even, what's it called? The silver one. Pyrite. You can put those in your purse with the intention to increase your income. So you can carry them in your purse, you can put them in your pocket, you can put them in your bra. You can, when you are taking a spiritual bath, if they are a crystal, a hard crystal that can go into water, you can throw them in your bath. Throw them in your bath. I be putting mine to work. I have some specific for road. I need those. Tell me what they are. What are they for road rage? By the way, blue lace agate and unicorn stone lowers anxiety. You know, I think I'm going to come on and I'm going to do a whole crystal thing. Y'all, child, when I tell you the crystals that I got so many. And just go over like what they are useful for. I need the ones for road rage. I need that. I got a lot of things in my purse. Put the crystals under everything. Put the crystals where you put your money. Okay. Put the crystals where you put your money. I'm gonna be giving blue lace. Oh yeah, okay. So you will be having a giveaway. Next giveaway, we'll have one. You'll be having a giveaway. Y'all follow each other in here. Follow each other in here. We are all pretty much on the same wavelength. Follow each other. Y'all gotta go get my kids. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all. I ain't gonna say tomorrow because I don't want to lie to y'all. Y'all will see it in my thing on my story when I'm going live again. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.